Hey you guys, it's Sunday and I am cooking because I'm having Sunday dinner. I'm prepping for the week and I thought I would just let you guys kind of see what Sundays look like around here. We already went to church, we already had lunch, and I'm just making up a bunch of stuff. Before we get into it, please subscribe to my channel, hit that subscribe button and the little bell icon. That way you will get notified every time I either go live or post a new video, which I'm trying to do 4 to 5 times a week. That's the goal. So here we are in my kitchen. I've got boiling water. I'm not gonna lie, I have a lot going on right now because I was trying to figure something out and then I forgot I had the stove going, and I think I burned the butter, but it might just be browned, and if it's browned, it might make the brownies even better. I don't know, we'll see. But here we go. So right now, pasta for lunches for the week. Obviously not every day, but like I just want to have it. And you know, when my husband gets home, he may not be too jazzed about shells and cheese for dinner. So if that's the case, he can choose this. I always say it's not a restaurant, but I do like to make everybody happy, and especially him, because you know, he's the grown-up. I don't want to have to tell him, you know, if you're hungry, you'll eat it. Although sometimes he tells himself that, because some of the meals that I make, he's not a fan of. He's not a fan of the budget-friendly meals, we'll say. But that's okay. I get it. I try to have a balance throughout the week of things. All right, so that's going. Here's the thing with this is gluten-free pasta, so I have to make sure I strain it, but I can't put water on it. I don't even know the reason, but I'm gonna listen to the directions. I don't know. Okay, so pinch of salt in there and some avocado oil is going in. Whoa! All right. I'm a little flustered because I think I burned the butter, and I hate wasting. I hate it, but you know, it is what it is. Okay. Let's see. It doesn't smell burned. I'm rolling with it. I'm gonna call this browned butter, and I'm gonna see if it makes the brownies even chewier. We'll see. Okay, so gotta keep an eye on this. How long does this have to cook? Let's see. I don't know why I'm trying to do so many things at once. Really, I don't. Okay, it says 8 to 11 minutes. So I'm gonna set my timer for 9.5. All right, keep that going. Okay, so, and I have a recipe here for the brownies that I have to follow because I don't know it by heart. So let's see what we got here. Best fudgy brownies. Which one did I use before? I think this one? No, it wasn't by Tasty. I know it wasn't that. So, hold on. It wasn't that. It was, the picture looks like it, but it's not. Oh, okay then. Stress baking? That sounds like something I'm doing right now. I can't believe I lost my recipe that I wanted to do because it was on my phone and then I had to plug that in. So it's not Tasty. Is it stress baking? I don't think it is. I don't think it's stress baking. Gimme Delicious? Was that it? No. Is this it? Cafe Delights. I think this was it. Okay, so I found the recipe and I got the pot back under control. I've added in my sugars and butter, egg, and vanilla all on the stove and just mixing it up and melting it down. I will post the recipe below in the description box. This video will be more about the other meal that I am making on that side. I'm still trying to do too many things at once. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. Just melting down the butter. Oh, I lied. There goes an egg. So I guess I just started with the sugars. By the way, when you're making brownies, when the recipe calls for a certain amount of sugar, I always cut it in half and do half brown sugar and half granulated sugar. That gives you like a much richer flavor and a chewier brownie. So I'm just mixing in the eggs. Oh, that's right. I did the 2 sugars and the browned butter, and now I'm mixing in the eggs. And you have to mix them a whole lot. I think it's for like a minute that you're mixing in the sugars and the eggs, like all the wet ingredients, to make it nice and smooth, because you just fold in the dry ingredients. So in the pot I have gluten-free pasta, and that's why you can't run water over it once you strain it. I don't really know what happens. It probably falls apart because I think it's made out of like chickpeas or something. I don't know. Okay, so now I'm getting together the dry ingredients. I sift them together to get out any clumps, and so that it folds in a lot more nicely. I like using this kind of a sifter or strainer rather than the kind with the handle. I hate cleaning those. So I'm not sure what I'm doing right now. Hopefully getting it's cocoa powder and flour goes in here. And I'm just going to sift that together and fold it in with the egg, sugar, butter, vanilla mixture. I forgot to mention that I threw in that vanilla. There we go. There's the flour. It looks like it's about 1 cup of flour, and then probably like a cup of the cocoa powder. I like using the dark chocolate cocoa powder a lot more. It's richer and the color's a lot nicer. And I get unsweetened. I don't even know if I've ever even seen sweetened cocoa powder. Does that even exist? I don't know. Oh, a little too much, but who cares? A little extra chocolate. Never hurt anybody. I'm sure that's what I'm saying right now. Anyway, so there we go. See how sifting it together makes it a lot nicer, and this little strainer is a lot easier to use. I guess I'm checking on my recipe again. I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh, salt. I think it says like a half a teaspoon, but the thing is, I'm using salted butter, but I still always add a little pinch of it because it brings out the flavor of the other things. And just sift it together, and then going to fold it in. I'm pretty sure I strained that pasta. I think that's what we did earlier. So that's just a dirty pot sitting there. And now we will fold in the chocolate and the flour. You have to be sure not to stir it too much, or you'll get unless you want cakey brownies, but if you like them to be nice and chewy, then you want to just fold it in enough to combine it, but not any more than that. So anyway, back to dinner, or actually it's a lunch, right? So that I just showed you was kale and I think some onions that I sauteed together with some garlic, salt and pepper, and now I'm opening up some canned chicken. It's just regular chicken breast in water, just canned like you'd make chicken salad with, and I'm draining it, and I'm going to toss that into the pot. And obviously it's fully cooked, so I don't really have to cook it. It's just I want to mix it in with everything else. So I think I just have it on low. Apparently they're pretty hard to separate, but we'll get it. There we go. And now it's in. Hopefully you can't hear the movie going on behind me, or you're going to hear some interesting things going on. Anyway,
So now we're just going to stir all that together, and I will add, I think I'm going to add some mayonnaise to this and then toss the pasta in with it. Yep, there's the mayonnaise. So finishing up this jar and probably going to add a little bit more. But first making sure we get every last bit. No waste happening. Man, my hair is crazy. This is Sunday. It's a busy day. It's supposed to be a day of rest. I think I rest on other days. And in fact, I know I'm supposed to rest, but cooking and preparing for the week is a little bit restful for me to a point. And then I start to get tired and it's just all downhill from there. Oh, look, Ava got me more mayonnaise. She's such a good kid. Oh yeah, I added chia seeds to this too because fiber is always a good thing. Keeps everything moving along. Alright, there's the mayonnaise she brought. Backup jar from my backup pantry. What's a little more? We don't measure. I don't know what I put in there. I put in what looks like it would be good. This is how we cook. Look at Ava. She's just bringing me all the things. Oh yeah, I added some ranch dressing to that. Haha. Well, no wonder it had such good flavor. I remember because last time I made this, I added ranch dressing seasoning and I didn't have any. Okay, so there's the chickpea pasta. Didn't drain it, or I drained it, but I didn't rinse it, so it's just one big clump. But that's okay, because we mix it all together and it turns out pretty good. Just gotta break it up with my trusty wooden spoon. I love wooden spoons. I think I've mentioned that before. I need another one. I think I might have to look for one tomorrow. So yeah, it's really sticking together. I'm hoping that I get a good shot of what it looks like when it's all combined. Have I mentioned that cooking can be a really good workout? Like, oh my gosh, I'm tired just watching this right now. And it's almost Sunday again. I think this Sunday I'm going to make chili. And that is so super simple, and I could probably have it done before church. So, okay, this is all mixed in now, I think. Let's see. Where am I going? Why aren't I showing you? Oh, here we go. There it is. Well, it's a heavy pot. Forgive me. What else am I adding? What else could there be? I don't know. Okay, stirring more. Oh, I'm going to put it in the pots. That's what I was getting. The containers. I love the glass containers for these. But the lids tend to break. I don't know. I don't even use a dishwasher. We hand wash everything, so I don't know why they get ruined so easily. But I do like the glass bowls. Anyway, I keep jumping from one thing to the next. Now I am browning some ground turkey for my meal prep for my meals for the week and for one dinner for my family. So I'm going to make, sometime this week, we're going to have this deconstructed stuffed pepper casserole that I will definitely have to make for you guys. It is so good.